Hi, my name is Genesis Saucedo, and today we're going to be doing an at-home workout. Let's go ahead and start off by warming up. So let's go ahead and do high knees. High knees. The higher they are, the better. Here we go. This is dynamic warm up. Warm ups are very important to get the blood flowing, to get the muscles stretched. All right, jumping jacks. All right, let's go ahead and do squats. Making sure that those toes are pointed out, your legs are shoulder width apart, and it's about breaking at the hip first. What do I mean at breaking at the hip first? So we're going to push our hip back and then down. So back and then down. I want to see that 90-degree angle here at the knee and a smaller angle at the hip. So let's go ahead and do squats, as many squats as possible in the next minute. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next exercise. We're going to be doing alternating lunges. So alternating lunges means basically we're going to alternate One leg forward, bring it back, the next leg forward. So ready? One leg forward, making sure that our back is straight. We're not dipping down too far, making sure that we have strength in those knees. And move on to the next leg. There we go. I want to see a nice big step so we can create that nice 90-degree angle here at the forward leg. And switch. So dynamic toe touches. Opposite arm with opposite leg. You can pick up that pace. Now our next warm up will be butt kicks. What are butt kicks? Kick our leg back as far as possible, making sure that we're not compensating that weight, making sure that this leg, this hip is straight every time. This is a dynamic exercise, so let's go ahead and get started. Make sure that you go at a good pace. A warm up, it's not about overexerting yourself. It's about getting the blood flowing, warming up the joints, and getting the synovial fluids going. Okay, The next exercise, all we need is something a little bit heavy. You know, you can adjust it however you want. I prefer to use my backpack just because it creates a little bit of instability. Uh, and on top of that, I can control how much weight I want to put in here. So we're gonna go ahead and do kettlebell swings. If you have kettlebells, great, that's awesome for you. But me, let's go ahead and do backpack swings. So with backpack swings, I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate the move first. Backpack swings, it's a power movement. So what do I mean by power? Power is whenever we swing the backpack or the kettlebell, it's a hip thrust movement. So I want you to go, we're gonna go down in the squat. That's part of the movement. Down in the squat and push up. We push with those hips. Those hip bones just thrust forward, okay? So let's go ahead and do it. Making sure that, of course, our toes are pointed out, okay? And our knees and legs are far apart. We're gonna go ahead and do 3 sets of 10. Now it's completely up to you if you wanna keep going, if you wanna do the 30 kettlebell swings, or if you wanna do 10, rest for 10 seconds, do another 10, rest for 10 seconds, and finish your last 10. Okay, for the next movement, we're gonna utilize the backpack one more time. For this, you can go a little bit more heavy since we are gonna wear it. So with the squats, I really wanna focus on good posture, making sure that we're doing enough weight on the backpack or whatever you choose to put on top. If you have a barbell, go ahead and use our barbell. If you have dumbbells, you can even use dumbbells as well. But I prefer my backpack today. I'm gonna wear a backpack and we're gonna squat. So I really want to focus on good form. So we're gonna have legs shoulder width apart, toes pointed out. We're gonna break at the hip first. So breaking at the hip, make sure that we drive back first. Hip back and down. Ready? Let's go ahead and do 3 sets of 10. Okay, so the next exercise will be burpees. I want to start by jumping first, coming down on all fours. If we're able to, so we jump, come down, hit the floor. If we're able to, we do a push up, come down, bring feet in, go up, and jump. That's one. That's one burpee. If we need a modification, we can go ahead and modify this exercise. You can jump, come down to your hands and feet, step back, both legs, go down, come up, step back, come up, and jump. We're going to do 3 sets of 10. Okay, our next exercise is going to be Bulgarian split squats. So we're going to go ahead and start with either a chair or stool behind us. We're going to put that leg to the back, making sure that we're at a good distance. Whenever we dip, our knee is not going over our foot, over our toes. So we want to make sure that that knee stays within our foot, within this angle. So back leg on the stool and hip squared, making sure that we have good balance, stability. If we need a modification for this exercise, I would recommend using a chair for balance. Ready? Let's go. 3 sets of 10. 1, 2. Let's do 5 on each leg. Making sure we're balanced, staying straight, neutral back. All right. The next exercise will be body weight sumo squats. So body weight, we don't need any equipment. It's just going to be our own body weight. And we're going to go ahead and do wide stance, making sure that those toes are pointed out. And we're going to go down. There we go. Going down, making sure that those knees stay out. We don't want them to go in. Five. We're going to do 3 sets of 10. Catch our breath. And let's go down. This exercise, I decided to use water bottles. We're going to go ahead and do a squat and then press up. So squat, press. On this, I really want you to focus on having strong legs, not having those knees go in. Just make sure you have the toes pointed straight at an angle, feet shoulder width apart, and we go down. When we go down, we actually break at the hip first. So it looks like this. Go down, break at the hip, go down. All right. And then we're going to go ahead, once we come up, we add the press. Bring our water bottles up to our shoulders. Water bottles right here up to our shoulders. And down. Up and press. All right. That was 10. Let's go ahead and do another 10. Make sure we have that nice angle, 45-degree angle right here on our elbow. And we're going to go down. Knees nice and soft when we come up. And done. All right, let's switch. Make sure that those shoulders are nice and relaxed. So for this exercise, we're going to go ahead and go down to the floor. So we're going to do pronated alternating leg lifts. So pronated means belly down to the floor. I want you to really focus on lifting that leg as far as possible. This is really good for core. This is good for balance as well. And it's a whole body movement. So let's go ahead and do leg and opposite arm. Ready? It looks like this. We switch the arm, we switch the leg. So opposite leg with opposite arm. I want you to do 10 and 3 sets of 10. And there we go. Our next exercise is going to be supinated alternating leg lifts. So let's go down on the floor in supinated position. I always think of it as a soup in a bowl. So we're the bowl right here. Belly up. Go ahead and go down. We're going to form a little triangle. Put it down on our hips. And we're going to alternate each leg. 3 sets of 10. Make sure that the motion is controlled. Those legs are straight. And we don't want our heel of our foot to touch the floor. You want to keep that heel away from the floor. Okay, next will be our plank. So let's go ahead and go down to the floor again on our mat. And this exercise is very important that you keep your back straight, belly tucked in nice and tight, back nice and tight. Everything right here is going to be nice and tight, okay? We're going to go up to our hands and to our feet. Make sure that those hands are right under those shoulders. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds. If you think you need a modification, let's just go down to your elbows. If you're not feeling as strong today, we can go down to our knees. Just make sure we keep those feet up. This will be the lowest class of modification. If you feel strong, let's go ahead and do on hands. Okay, 30 seconds. Make sure you keep that back straight. I don't want to see any dipping of the hips or um, the hips up in the air. Just make sure we have everything straight, abs nice and tight. Okay, after your 30 seconds, let's go ahead and take a minute rest. Okay, let's go for a second plank. We're going to do a total of 3 planks for the set. Okay, let's go ahead and go for a third plank. So next we're going to work on our balance. We're going to go ahead and balance on one leg. I don't want to see any compensating. What I mean by compensating is pushing that knee out. Okay, we want straight knee, knee up, straight hips, squared hips, knee up. So ready? We're going to go ahead and do this alternating legs. We're going to do 20 seconds per leg. If we feel confident enough, we can do this with your eyes closed. Will really help it balance. Or we can use a stool to help us a little bit to aid us with some balance to modify this exercise. So let's go ahead and go. Breathe in, exhale. Let's concentrate. All right, let's go ahead and switch legs. Switching legs. All right, let's go ahead and do it one more time. So I want to do 3 sets total. And switch. And switch again. Switch. All right, good job. Okay, this next exercise is called back lunges. So we're going to come up, let me turn sideways for this. So for this, we're going to actually step back. We're stepping back, big step back, and lunge. This exercise actually helps with balance. So just make sure that your weight is distributed in between both of your legs, your center of gravity, going straight down. We're going to do 5 on each leg. Switch, bring that leg back. Now switch to the other leg, step back. All right, bring that leg back and repeat. Make sure that core is nice and tight. And switch legs. Always make sure that you step back into that lunge. And bring it back. Last set. Step back. Core nice and tight. Shoulders relaxed and back. And down. and come back up. Switch legs, nice big step, and down. Perfect. Make sure that if we need any assistance with balance, we have a stool, a chair, something to hold on to. We can even be up against the wall. Next are alternating single leg deadlifts. So for this exercise, you will need something to balance. So what we're going to go ahead and do, opposite arm, opposite leg. So make sure we keep that back straight. And we're going down. And up. And down. Up. Making sure that our bottom knee, the supporting knee, is nice and soft. What do I mean by soft? It's not straight where we can injure ourselves. It's nice and it has a nice bend to it. Ready? And I'm going to go ahead and switch. Switch. When we're doing this, make sure that those hips are nice and squared, that we're not compensating. We're not doing this. Make sure they're nice and straight, parallel to the ground. Switch. All right. Switch. Next is another cardiovascular exercise, the 10-yard sprint. You're able to measure 10 yards with doing 10 big steps. For me, I have a marker as a volleyball net. Next, we're going to work on our cardiovascular fitness. So for this, you can use a timer. We're going to go ahead and run in place for 30 seconds, rest a minute, run in place for 30 seconds, rest a minute, run in place for 30 seconds, and rest a minute. So you're going to be running in place for a total of a minute and a half. This is a high intensity workout, so we want to go as fast as possible. We're going to rest for 1 minute. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay, let's rest for 1 minute. So next is going to be a cardiovascular exercise. We're going to jump in place for 15 seconds, rest for 45. Okay, another 15 seconds. Go. And rest for 45. Okay, another 15 seconds. Okay, rest for 45 seconds. So you're going to go ahead and step out with your right foot and bring that right foot out of the line. Then step back in, left foot, right foot in, left foot out, right foot in, left foot in, right foot out, left foot out. Left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. Let's go ahead and do it a little bit faster. Right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, 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 left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Okay, let's go ahead and get this workout started. So for this, we're going to do the agility ladder. If you don't have an agility ladder, you can go ahead and use chalk on the sidewalk. You can use anything to mark the floor. If you don't have anything to mark the floor, that's completely fine. You can make your own imaginary lines. So let's get started. So we're going to go ahead and do in and outs. In and outs are going to look a little like, so we're going to go ahead and do in and outs. In and outs look like this. You're going to step out with your right. So you're going to go ahead and step out with your right foot and bring that right foot out of the line. Then step back in, left foot, right foot in, left foot out, right foot out, right foot in, left foot in, right foot out, left foot out. Left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. Let's go ahead and do it a little bit faster. Right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Okay, so our next exercise is lateral agility ladder. So today I'm going to pretend that there is a ladder here, an agility ladder. If you don't have anything, I mean, we could just do it imaginary. You can put rope down, just something to mark the area, but we don't want to trip over it. All right, so let's go ahead and do lateral on the side. We're going to do 3 sets. So one set will be going there, coming back, going there, coming back. So I want to go there with my right foot first, come back with my left foot. Ready? Let's go. That is 2 sets. Make sure that we keep those knees high. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and cool down. Let's go ahead and start with some quad stretches. We're going to do 10 seconds on each leg, making sure that those quads are nice and stretched, making sure that we have balance, and switch. Cooling down is very important. It prevents injury and it gets the heart rate back to pre-exercise rate. All right, let's go down to the floor and we're gonna do supinated spine twist. So I want us to go sit on the floor, get that right foot opposite. You're gonna cross it over to the other side of your left knee. And you're gonna grab your knee and push it back. You can push back with your elbow if possible. If not, just bring that knee to the left side as far as possible. To get a deeper stretch, just bring that elbow to knee and push back to the left side. Let's stretch there for 10 seconds. All right, let's go ahead and switch. Left foot outside of right knee. Right elbow pushing left knee towards the right and twist. You should feel a stretch down your hamstrings and down your glutes. All right, let's go ahead and go all the way down to the floor. And we're going to bring that knee up, left knee up, and twist to the side. Here we go. Bring it up. Bring it closer to your body as far as possible. So make sure you hug that knee. Hold it. Knee as close to chest as possible. And switch. Bring that right knee up and twist. If we're not able to fully twist, that's okay. Let's just make sure that our back is on the floor, both shoulder blades on the floor for stability. And just stretch that right knee as far down to the floor as you can. All right, bring that knee up again and close to your chest, as close to your chest as possible. Make sure we intertwine those fingers and bring it in. That bottom leg, the leg on the floor, should be as straight as possible. None of this, it'll prevent us from getting a full stretch. So if you're not able to bring your whole knee up to your chest, that's fine. Just make sure that this leg is down and straight and stretch your knee towards your chest as close as you can get. Okay, let's sit up and we're gonna do toe touches. So at about a 45-degree angle, we're gonna reach over and touch our toe with our opposite hand, making sure that that leg is straight. If we're not able to go all the way down, just make sure that leg is straight. We keep it as straight as possible and go down as far as you can. Right? Switch. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and stretch our calves. So we're going to bring our right foot forward, toes pointed up towards the ceiling. Keep that left leg straight as possible, and go down. You should be able to feel it in your gastrocnemius and your calf muscle. And switch. All right, one more stretch. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and stretch our hip flexors. So do straight ahead. If we need something to balance on, we can get something to balance on. And just do a good distance between your foot and your leg. Bring our knee down. We can use some padding on the knee if needed. Bring that knee down. And we're going to create an angle here. So you should feel it right here in your hip flexors. Your weight should not be on that back leg. It should be on that front leg. This opens up the hips. If we need extra support, we can go down to the floor. All right, and switch. When we go down, we make sure that those hips are nice and squared. All right.